So again, Mr. President, I want to applaud the senior senator from Maryland, Senator Mikulski, for introducing and fighting so hard for so long for the Paycheck Fairness Act. Again, just to repeat what has been said here before, but I think it needs to be repeated time and time again. In 1963, Congress responded to wage disparities between men and women by passing the Equal Pay Act, 1963. At that time, 25 million female workers earned just 60% of the average pay for men. So now, nearly half a century after the passage of that landmark law, we have made some progress towards eliminating this gross inequality. But it's not enough. There should be no gap. But today, a wage gap continues to exist within every segment of our economy, at all education levels and in all occupations. So for every dollar that a man earns now, a woman earns just 77 cents. Well, that's better than 60 cents as it was in 1963. But you'd think a half a century later would at least be equivalent. But now it's still just 77 cents. Women's lower wages add up tremendously over a career. Over the course of a 40-year career, women on average earn nearly $400,000 less than men. And women with a college degree or more face a career wage gap of more than $700,000 over a lifetime of work when compared with men with the same education. The consequences of the gender pay gap are enormous, impacting not just women, but families as well. In today's economy, women represent half of all workers and earn an increasing share of family income. Two-thirds of mothers are major contributors to family income. In today's economy, when a mother earns less than her male colleagues, it's her family that often must sacrifice even the basic necessities, such as purchasing needed pharmaceuticals, putting healthy food on the table. In many cases, women have to work more hours to earn the same paycheck as men, reducing time spent with their families. While many factors influence a worker's earnings, including occupation and education, work experience, there is overwhelming evidence that actual gender discrimination accounts for much of the disparity between men and women's pay. But unfortunately, our laws have not done enough to prevent this discrimination. So while I am pleased that the first piece of legislation President Obama signed into law was the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act, again, that was only a first step. We need to do much more. Too many women are still not getting paid equally for doing the exact same job as men. Now, this is illegal, but it happens every day. There are just too many loopholes in our existing laws and too many barriers to effective enforcement. That's why we need to pass the Paycheck Fairness Act. I thank Senator Mikulski for her leadership in advancing this bill.